Happy New Year and welcome to the Grove Tribe, where you can come on and subscribe to our channel, our lovely YouTube channel here, or you can go over onto our website and subscribe to be a member, where you're going to access all these free videos and a bunch of other goodies. That will be a nice surprise. But Happy New Year! We're here, we're back, we're ready to go. I have a nice little setup for today's practice. And we have Sheila coming in to say hello for the first time in a while. Hi Sheila, thank you for joining us. If you could make yourself comfortable, that'd be wonderful. But anyway, today's practice is going to focus around a New Year energy, about just settling in and making time for yourself. So unroll your mat where you feel comfortable and let's get going. I want you to find a nice seated position, get comfortable, let the eyes close down, and just start to focus only on your breath. That is your anchor in this moment. Sheila's giving you a great example of some breath. So just feeling where that breath is going into the body. Being aware of the cool inhale and the warm exhale. Maybe you're adjusting your body, wiggling into place. Scan through your body while you're wiggling into place and notice any sensations that you're carrying, any energy that's going to shift. It's a new year. It's time to let some things move on. It's time to move forward. Maybe you have some big goals, or maybe you're unsure of where you want to go. Either way, it's okay. So noticing any thoughts that have traveled with you from the last year. Being aware of anything you want to let go of, anything you want to create. So we start with a gentle little centering here. If you're lucky enough to have pets, you know what they can be like during a practice. So really think about this brand new year, what you want to create, what you want to have happen, and really picture it. See yourself doing the things. Notice the energy you have when you're doing those things and what it feels like. Maybe you're not sure what steps to take. Imagine yourself going that way, doing those things. Maybe you're in for a busy year. For me, this is going to be a particularly busy year as I'm getting married at the end of August, so there's lots of planning involved in that, and to be doing my own thing is also another thing on top of it. So breathing in, feeding the goals, the dreams, the visions, breathing out anything that's going to block or challenge those beliefs, those dreams. Slowly begin to wiggle fingers and toes, turning the head gently side to side. And opening the eyes. We're going to start with some nice shoulder drops. Sheila's maybe going to get comfortable, maybe not. So taking the shoulders up towards the ears on an inhale. Pinching everything together. With the exhale, drop the shoulders. Every inhale, drawing the shoulders up. Every exhale, drop. Letting go of the weight that was this last year. And just keep going with your own breath. One more time, pinching the shoulders up. Exhale, sighing and dropping. Just feeling that energy, maybe wiggling them, maybe doing nice little shoulder rotations. Sheila's saying goodbye to this last year a little aggressively, but that's okay. Making sure if you roll the shoulders that you go both directions. So these places can often be a little tight, they can be a little crunchy. That's okay. Maybe you want to wiggle in through the rest of the body, swing side to side, finding some fun movements here. to just move here. Just really express yourself through movement. Maybe that's a little growl on your face. Maybe that's a big smile because you're ready for the new year. And we'll find some stillness just for a moment, seeing where the energy is in the body. Seeing where you're holding on to things. So I'm a big holder in my hips and low back. You might feel it somewhere else, and that's great to know. We're gonna just open up the hips a little bit by gently rocking the legs side to side. So cradling that right leg, maybe you just do hand in hand, or maybe you cradle all the way up. Be mindful of your movement, and just gentle rocking side to side. Just feeling that through the body. It's okay for it to feel a little crunchy, to feel a little stiff. We're coming into a new year, so we're shaking up the body, dusting out the cobwebs, but in a gentle way. Keep that upper body lengthened, no curling, no belly out. And slowly release the right leg down. We'll cradle the left leg and gently rock it side to side. So I like to do this range of motion for my hips, just to open it up. It has been a long time. It's a long time favorite. And it's so nice to have this gentle, fluid movement for my legs, my hips. Breathing in and out, attention on the dreams, the visions, exhale, anything that's gonna block that. So maybe last year was particularly difficult and it's hard to move past that. I encourage you to work on moving past it. It might take more than one session, and that's okay. We're not in a race, we're not competing, we're just doing the best that we can do, the best that you can do. And we'll slowly release that lovely left leg down. We'll take the right hand down beside, maybe you want to walk it out a bit. We want to watch that that right shoulder doesn't come up to the ears. With the inhale, swoop the left arm over. So you can use that right hand to push the body towards the left. And with the left arm swooped over, you're going to get a nice little stretch through the side of the body. Again, not letting the shoulders curl in. We want them to curl back, and you can always press back into the shoulders here. So maybe you feel this in through the rib cage or the side of the body. There's no predetermined space to feel it. Your body's different than mine. And inhale, slowly coming up. Feeling and engaging that left side. Take the left hand down. With the inhale, we'll swoop the right arm over. So again here, pushing into the mat with that left hand. I'm pressing back into the shoulders. Breathing in through the right side of the body, chasing any cobwebs out of these areas. So today is going to be a lot of opening, a lot of twisting. I like to rinse out the old year really thoroughly, but in a nice, easy way. The inhale coming up, breathing, feeling the sides. With the inhale, hands and gaze can rise. With the exhale, twist to the right. Left hand can come to the right knee. Right hand can come behind you, letting the shoulders hang down. And again, pay attention to the spine. Are you curling it or are you arching it? Hug the rib cage in if you're curling it, or if you're arching it. I think you'll know what I mean. So feeling the twist through the rib cage area, the low belly. Inhale, hands come up. We twist back to neutral. The exhale, twisting over to the left, right hand to the left knee, and left hand behind, so shoulders relax down. Maybe finding that inner light here to go through this next year. So finding that spark that's going to set you up. What goals do you have? A big goal for me is just to get through this year. There's going to be so many wonderful things going on, and it's going to be hard to just pick one favorite this year. But I'm working towards wellness each and every year, and that's going to look different each and every day. The inhale, hands can rise. Come back to center with the exhale, fold forward. So keeping the seat bones grounded. Hands can stretch out in front so you can reach through the fingertips. but press through the palms to get a nice little stretch through the back. Maybe you get down further than me, and that's wonderful. Just don't lose integrity and let the back curl. Breathing, seat bones are grounded. With the inhale, lift the head and gently walk the hands back. We want to get into the shoulders next. So arms both out in front with the palms up. Right will go under the left. We'll bend the elbows. You can either grab shoulders here, meet back of the hands, or palms of the hands for a nice eagle arms. And watch the shoulders because they tend to creep up. We want the elbows to creep up and the shoulders to go down. So with the inhale, lift the gaze, lift the elbows. Exhale, bring the elbows towards the belly button, head can drop. And just flow with your own breath. Every inhale, lifting. Every exhale, dropping. Let it be controlled movements. One more time, lifting on the inhale. Exhale, curling in. We'll lift the elbows up, release the arms. Give them a little wiggle, a little shake. We're waving out the old, waving the new. Here we go, palms facing up out in front. This time the left can go under the right. So eagle arms, however you like it. You'll notice different sides will have different feelings. So elbows lifting, shoulders dropping. Feel that through the shoulders. Maybe you're getting it on the tops or the backs. Just notice. Inhale, lifting the arms, the gaze. Exhale, curling the elbows towards the belly button, head can drop. Inhale, lift, letting go of old burdens. Exhale, bringing elbows towards the belly button. Last one, inhale, lifting. Exhale, dropping. We'll slowly lift the elbows, release the arms. Again, give them that little wiggle, that little movement. You might be laughing at home in your own practice, and that's okay. I encourage that. Laughter's so powerful. So feel the shoulders. If they need a rotation, rotate them. We carry a lot of our burdens on our shoulders, a lot of baggage there. We also carry a lot of other people's weights. And maybe it's just a lot on them. So feel free to release anything from there, to let go of things. We'll come forward onto knees and hands. And we're gonna just warm up the ankles here first, then we'll get into the wrists. So tuck the toes. With the inhale, lift to downward dog. With the exhale, release to a hovering tabletop. So knees don't connect. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, hovering table. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it down. Knees can connect. Coming into the wrists, we'll lean forward over them and then turn the fingertips around to face you. So with the exhale, drawing back, gentle, not too forward, not too pulling. With the exhale, release. Coming forward over the wrists. Inhale, pulling back gently. Exhale, release. One more time. Here we go. Inhale, drawing back. Exhale, release forward. Bring the fingertips back to face the top of the mat. So even here, you can feel the body out. Notice what it needs, what it feels. We'll extend that left leg out beside for thread the needle. Inhale, right arm rises. Exhale, bring the arm through. Right shoulder, right cheek can connect. You're welcome to keep that left hand grounded, or to walk it out to the top of the mat, or across to the right side of the mat, or to tuck it behind the back. So breathing here, feeling the energy, feeding your vision for 2021, or maybe it's another year you're breathing into. Fuel what you want. Think of what you want. Feel what that's going to feel like. The more you can picture it and imagine it and feel it out, the more you're going to attract it. The next inhale, ground the hand, lift up. Keep the left leg where it is. Breathing through. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this. So we're going to come into our nice steady gate pose. So right hand can ground down like you would be out here, sorry. And you're going to take that right hand beside the right knee. With the inhale, lift the left arm over. Breathing through it. And then bring the left arm up with an inhale, as if someone's going to pull you up with that left hand. Coming all the way up. And then bringing the left hand down the left leg. Right arm reaches over. Breathe here. And inhale, lift. Exhale, bring the hands down. Come back into your tabletop with that left knee grounded. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So right leg can extend beside you. This time the left hand rises up and threads through. So again, modify in a way that feels good to you. Letting go of any tension that's in the low back. Breathing in to your goals, your dreams. Breathing out the tension, the challenges, the blocks. With the inhale, come up to a tabletop version with that right leg extended. Again, I'm going to turn to face you. We'll take the left hand by the left knee. With the inhale, reach the right arm over to the left side. So shoulders pulling back, they're not crunching in. Inhale, lift up through the right arm. Exhale, take that right hand down to the right leg and reach over with the left arm. Inhale, rising up, and come back into your tabletop. Just take a moment. We're going to take the right foot forward for a nice lizard pose to get into the hips. So take that right foot to the outer side of the right hand. It might be a little more forward. With the exhale, sink into the hips. Making sure right knee is over right ankle. You can modify here, taking the left toes and planting them so you can lift up. You can take the elbows down to the mat if you like. You can open that leg to the right, or you can stay right where you are. Just don't crumple here. Stay lengthened. Feel what you need to. You can make lizard sounds. I don't know what they sound like, so I can't do it for you. Breathe, thinking about everything we're releasing from the last year. On the inhale, taking half splits. So sending the hips back, stretching out that right leg. The toes can point up. Breathe. And exhale, release forward. We're going to set up deer pose, so you can move that right foot in, heel toeing it in, making sure that right hand is off to the right side of it. We're going to take a half pigeon look-alike for a moment, so crossing that right leg across the mat. We're going to bring the left knee up for deer pose. So you're welcome to stay planted upright, or you can fold forward, finding your comfortable edge. And just notice the hips, the sensations, toes flex to protect. It's going to be a weird opening sensation, and we're okay with that. We have to breathe through it. This is the place of emotions, so if things pop up and you feel yourself tearing up and crying, take it, run with it, feel it. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to be emotional on the mat. That's how we do our best work and how we work through things. So if you have folded forward here, just take a moment, into the hands, coming up. We'll take the legs back for tabletop. So extend the left leg and then come up onto the left knee, taking the right knee back. You're welcome to stretch the legs out if they're a little uncomfortable. And here we go, same thing, other side. Lizard pose first, left foot coming to the outer edge of the mat, maybe a little forward. With the exhale, let the hips sink. And again, you can modify this in a way that serves you. Any ones from the other side that I've shown you will work here. Or maybe you know your own, and that's wonderful. So lengthening through the back. Thinking about your goals. Stoke that fire right here, right now. And with the next inhale, send the hips back for that lovely half opening, half splits. Toes can point up, just breathe through. The left side is, as I've probably said a million times before, my most intense side. That's due to previous injuries, that's due to tightness. Inhale, come forward. And then we're gonna take that left foot heel toe in and then cross it across the mat on the side. So you're in a half pigeon-like space. And we're gonna take deer pose again on this side. So bend the right knee, toes flexed. You can stay right here, making sure you're not falling to the side and not feeling anything. You want to work on squaring the hips. It's not going to be perfect. You want the sensations though. If you like, you can come down into it and just breathe. So we want to move forward with grace, with ease, with a sense of gentleness. So breathing that into your goals, letting things be easy. We don't always have to struggle. This new year is for you. If I could English. This new year is for you. So you set the goals, you set the tone, you do the work. Just because you do one yoga practice it's not enough. You have to do more, not just yoga, but you have to work towards your goals. Thinking about those next steps here will help. Where can you go forward with your goals? How can you move forward? Do you need to connect with someone? If so, connect with someone. The next inhale, if you're folded forward, ground the hands, lift up, and we're gonna we're gonna lean slightly to the left, just swoop that right leg around. Soles of the feet can plant on the mat, hands behind you any way you like, and you can gently rock the legs side to side in windshield wiper fashion, releasing anything in the hips. Then we'll take our bound angle, soles of the feet together, legs in the diamond shape. And take your time coming onto your back. We're gonna make it into Supta Baddha Konasana. So left hand to the heart, right hand to the low belly. Just feel the hips opening one more time. Smile, feel that new year energy. Maybe it's uncertain. Maybe we're not sure where we want to go, and that's okay. If I knew all the answers right away, I would give them to you, but even I'm still learning. That's a part of life, so keep going, keep growing, keep learning, be open to what you learn. We'll gently bring the knees together. Lift the legs up for waterfall. You can support the back of the thighs or take hands underneath the tailbone. And just let the weight of gravity do the work here. Rejuvenating the body, preparing for that new year energy, that bubbling, that excitement. I know for myself, it's the excited energy flowing through. You know your body, so feel it out. Feel what you feel. Maybe you're still embracing that new year energy, that goal setting And that's wonderful. Take it, run with it. Keep feeling what you want to feel like this year. Keep seeing yourself achieving what you want to achieve this year. With the exhale, bend the knees, open into happy baby. So pressing through the feet up, pulling back with the hands. You can rock side to side, coming into this new year alive and well and joyous. Letting that audible sigh go, always a great feeling. So even here, we have to be willing to let go of our dreams, to let them flourish. So now I want you to just stop thinking about it. Let it be what it's going to be. You already know the next steps you need to take. Finding that center. Gently hugging knees into the chest. Here you can either roll to one side and press up, or you can rock and roll until you get to a seated position. Find that lovely seated position that feels the most comfortable. Let the eyes close down, the hands come to the knees, and focus on your breath here. You've set the intention, you've felt the energy. Let it be what it needs to be now. You're open and ready for a brand new year. So just take a moment here to sit with the energy you've created. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Coming back into the space. Drawing hands out beside you with the palms facing up. Inhale, scooping all of the new year magic. With the exhale, draw it down through heart center. I hope you have a very great and wonderful new year ahead, full of many blessings and lots of health. Thank you for trusting me to lead you mind, body, and spirit on your mat. And thank yourself for showing up and setting the intentions. I hope you have a fantastic year ahead. Namaste.